So what is this, man, that you doing here?
No, we're setting a stone. So this is a stone we did. So this is the base. I leveled it. Level looks straight that way. It's straight.
What's the reason for the leveling part?
Because over time, if you don't level it, it'll slide off. So like, let's say for example, like, okay, so we have the base on good, but you also need the foundation. But the foundation keeps it level. You level everything, the base and as long as the foundation is level, usually the foundations aren't level, so you gotta level the base. So when you level the base, you come and put the stone.
And it doesn't move with
doesn't
wind
move.
and
So like
stuff
for example, let's say the stone I leveled this way, and it's straight here, but it's not straight here. So now over time, if I start the stone back here, it's gonna slide forward and just keep coming. And then let's say in a month later I come back, you'll find the stone up here. And then who knows, in 10 years, next thing you know, it's not even on the base.
And what is a good tool you recommend for leveling these stones? What's that those black?
No, so
plastic.
these are these. Look.
For anyone trying to put stones, things like that, just starting, you could purchase this item. Amazon.
Home Depot you could get in the back.
Depot.
They're like $1 a piece, $1 a pack. Now we're gonna go and grab it.
I recommend purchasing also a tool bag. All your tools, hammer, things like that.
So now we're gonna grab the stone. So this is an old base. I'm gonna just replace the stone. Let's go grab the stone now.
Also, guys, if you plan on doing a job like this, a Tommy gate will also help. Lift gate, other people's call it, you know, this is highly recommended. Come up and down, make the job way easier. Some of these stones weigh up to 2,000, 3,000 pounds, you know. And right now, this is one of the jobs we just did. Office is located in North Bergen, as well as Linden, New Jersey. For anyone looking maybe, you know, for a stone at a good price, payment plans available.
That's one of the stones. That's the pink dye. Takes a picture.
We also put pictures, guys, vases, things like that for flowers, whatever you guys may need. Also, guys, there's other services, such as if you want to put, maybe add a different name, add some lettering. There's also services for that provided. Some of these floors are not the best also, guys, so always have your wood, extra wood, things like that.
Extra wood's important.
Extra wood's important. And as you can see, guys, he cannot put this one on straight on.
So here's a little trick.
There's a whole design.
Here's a little trick I learned a long time ago. So what we're gonna do, usually I come to the front.
It usually goes through here, through the front, as you guys can see, but it's covered.
So let's say, for example, if you're coming through the back, if you come to the back, the face of the stone has to be facing upward. But we're not going through the back, we're gonna go through the side. The side, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna spin it anyways. We need some room here. We need some working.
Always make sure, guys, keep your work area nice and clean. You don't want to trip over anything while moving the stone to the place it's supposed to be.
These stones are sensitive. You think they're strong and everything, but the second they break like nothing. So let's clean it. I like the bottom of the stone clean because when you move it on top, it could be a little gritty, and next thing you know, the granite breaks. Come around here. And just for a little more room, let me take this one. For now. So now I'm gonna put some of these. This is a must.
Those ropes, guys, make it easier to move the
We just did that. I did that.
stone on
Did that
the
one.
actual base. You can slide it easier.
I did that one last week.
This was also installed. Monument dealers. You can see this was just done last week. The family members installed their flowers, things like that. Flower pots were installed by Monument dealers also. So if you guys are interested, just let us know. Give us a call.
So for all my setters, so we want to be, when we come up, you want to be sure that you're on that stone. So for example, now I know I'm going to be a little off, but I got to make sure when I'm going up, turning at the same time. So then a majority of the half at least is going to start landing on that stone, because if not, it's going to slide off and forget about it. Pick up the stone, you're not going to pick it up. So
This is one of the best setters at Monument Dealers, guys. He works specifically alone, no crane, nothing like this. So he just goes based off a lot of tricks that you guys can implement. That could be helpful if you're working alone with nobody else to help.
So we're on here safely.
Stones on the base, as you guys see. Now he uses those ropes to be able to spin it easier
So now
and
this
not
is-
cause damage to the actual base.
Yeah, so you want to come in closer. So now this is the trick. This is the tricky part here. This is where a little experience kicks in. But we're gonna spin it, and you're gonna see how it goes. All right.
There you go, guys. You see, no scratching of the base, nothing like that.
So we're here. All right, we're gonna center it. All right. Okay. So now you say, okay, how are we gonna take that rope up? Well, first you do it incrementally. So if you come back here, you'll see from here. You come to the rear.
We'll walk around, guys.
We come in, let's start with that right one. We'll go forward, try to bring it to more than half. And then we'll come back a little bit, bring it up a little more.
Do the same in the back as you did as you're gonna do in the front.
And there you go. So now we know the rear is clear.
Yep.
There's nothing in the rear as an obstruction. So now we'll go back to the front. So now you'll see how it comes out right away. There you go. So now let me show you something just for the viewers here. This is important.
Guys,
So you
also-
saw that, but this is why the ropes are important. You come here. So let's say you're on there, right? And you have to do an adjustment. Yeah, sure. Sometimes there's a little adjustment. You think it's not gonna do anything to the stone, but I've had times that you move it a little bit and just a piece just flies off.
You guys don't want to damage these stones. Also, it's a very expensive item. So
It's not something you could just go buy at the store all over again. It's all custom made. granite
designs
from India.
are made,
So we're gonna
specifically in-house, guys.
go put these two here. So we're gonna be like, okay. Well, now you see how it just glides. You see? No damage to the base. I don't know, no scratching, no nothing.
Guys, so as you can see, he switched the rope, put the rope sideways now instead of facing forward, just to be able to get that quick adjustment.
Now we're gonna come. First thing you do is take off the rear. Take that up. Okay, we're out of here. Now if you can see, there's more space here than there is here. So what does that mean? So now, what I'm gonna do is grab one of these.
That's the tool that we showed in the beginning of the video, guys.
I mean,
You find
listen.
it at Home Depot,
You can
Amazon, anywhere.
you can use a measuring stick or whatever you want, but I use this. So I go there, I mark. Okay, there. And here, so I know I have to move that much. Barely moving. There. Yes. I'm gonna measure again to the top. Oh, a little bit to the left.
Guys, also, if you don't feel comfortable at first doing this job on your own, just make sure you ask a friend, come along with you. These stones are very heavy.
And let me tell you, if it falls in your foot, you got a broken foot. You're gonna smash your thumb or whatever, you're done. Okay? So now look, we come to the front now. Here's the glue.
Guys, and also, as you can see, what he did to prep the stone, make sure it was nice and balanced so it doesn't lean over
Yeah, so
and
now
fall
you can see
over,
it's pretty
damage
stable.
or anything like that.
It won't shake, it won't nothing. This is gonna last 100 years. So now we come here. This is something I learned that I kind of, because usually you gotta push. Look, you see how I just move? So we'll just go back and just barely move it. But the fact that I have this here allows me to move it easily. So now we're gonna remove it now. So we push forward right in the dead center. You want to move it in the center, push in the center because that's how you want it. You gotta be careful how the way it moves. You come and put this right there. So you have that little space. So you see?
You guys see there's a little space right there in between.
So now if you see, I could get this finger and just go like this. And I have space to work. Right, so I come.
You
Get
don't
some,
ever want to push it at the bottom because it will slide. And
you want to go from the top because if you push on the top, you need this corner. You need this part of the stone. You need all the weight pointing to that corner because you need it to stay still when you're pushing it back. Because if you start pushing it from here, it's gonna fall over. So we're gonna get the glue. All we need is a bead.
guys, and this is the glue that you can. Is also recommended to install at the bottom of that space that he left in between. And this will secure the stone even more.
And make sure this is clear debris.
Another item that you could also clean the surface of the stone, acetone.
Acetone is good.
Little towel would just clean it off. Make sure the glue sticks good. And if you guys are asking about this blank spot right here, this is to install images or pictures of the family, anything you guys want like that. Just rolling it out to make it long enough so it fits the whole border.
And sometimes also, I mean, sometimes I get a little bit, but sometimes, say the truth, sometimes it's better to just put a lot because regardless, you're gonna get excess. And calm down, you can just cut it off. Oh. Okay, I got it. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Guys, so we have installed over 5 stones today here.
Okay, and you want me to lock it though or no?
Yeah. He wants.
Okay, I got you. Thank you, bro.
Guys, so we've installed 5, 6 stones here today. So cemetery's closing. These take at least 45 to 50 minutes to install each. Especially the big ones, the smaller ones may take a little less
Depends
time.
what it is. Let's say, for example, let's say you got one of these larger ones. It depends. There's a lot of obstacles. It might be somewhere far on a hill. Luckily, we're on a foundation here. You know what I mean? This is called a strip foundation. So, strip foundation is a pre-poured foundation that basically the customer just pays for the usage of the foundation. But then also, there's many cemeteries that they have to dig a hole and single-handedly pour a foundation for that one stone. So this one specifically, like those, for example, if you look over there.
And if you guys see what he's explaining is, some of these are just placed simply on the dirt. and
with a single foundation.
with just that alone foundation, and this has a whole foundation laid out that the customer, you know, pays an extra fee for.
Over here we stick this under.
So that's the glue that he rolled out, so you guys can see.
Just made it a little thinner, bro. So now there's a lot of other setters. What they do is they put glue all around. I mean, look, you can do that, but sometimes you don't really need to. So we're gonna put some weight on it. So if you see it starts coming out, all the excess, so we're gonna come put this tool back here. Finish it up. Right there. So then, now what we do, wait a little. Because what happens is sometimes if you cut it too early, you leave, you'll come back, and then you'll see that more comes out, basically.
You want to give that some time to make sure it sits well and all the excess glue comes out, and then you could just cut it off, make sure it's clean and nice job.
Now we come, pull that one off, now come, not like this, not like that. You want it in the angle of the stone. The stone, the same way the angle is like this, is the same way like that. So you go like that. Just comes right out. Okay. With the end of it, you just pass a little bit to clean it up. Now let's pull this corner off.
Guys, and when you're setting this, you want to make sure, you know, you do a presentable job, make sure everything is clean.
Look at it like this. If you don't do it correct now, what's gonna happen is they're gonna call you back and you're gonna do this 2 times instead of 1. So if you do it perfect the first time,
So don't try to rush this, guys. And just try to say, oh, I want to do it quick.
you try to do it quick, you think you got home and everything, oh yeah, I'm done.
Tomorrow
But-
morning, you'll be right back.
Right back doing the same thing. And that's it.
And you can see, guys, now a couple things left, like cleaning it up, putting
Cleaning it up,
the
you know,
image.
cleaning this, putting the flower vase, putting the picture, but that's pretty self-explanatory.
And for that picture, guys, some silicone will do. Walmart.
One more silicone
Home
you can
Depot.
use. Yep.
We recommend Loctite. You
Yep.
don't want these images falling off, getting cracked, damaged, things like that.
And that's it. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. We'll be working through those comments, answering any questions.
If you subscribe, we'll put up more videos, more in detail. We can show you the sandblasting shop. We can show you how, put it this way, from beginning to end.
Yeah.
So if
And when you sit in the office with the,
we can show you the entire transaction from the beginning of the stone, of when the customer comes in, and then we can show you from there how we take the stone to the workshop. We have our guy that he does all the sandblasting, he does the design, how he prints this, how we basically the lettering and everything, how he prints the stencil and we paste it on like if it was a tattoo, and then how that goes right into the shop, and we'll go more into detail. We can show you every little step, but we'll only do that if we get 1,000 likes. How's that
1,000
sound?
likes, guys.
1,000 likes. At least give us 10 subscribers, and we can show you how this is done.
Guys, these flowers are made handmade.
Handmade,
Not
yeah.
machine made, nothing
Handmade.
like that. This is all handmade, lettering,
Handmade.
names,
Because
everything.
something very specific about it is how you see the indents in the flowers. That's handmade. That means that there was effort put into these flowers to make it look more realistic, give it a better design. But
Guys,
now,
this is also something that's gonna be here for hundreds of years.
now look, this is a perfect example. Let's see. Let's look for one so the viewers can see. For privacy purposes, I'll cover the name. But if you see this right here, you see how this flower has no indents. There's no design to it. There's no life in it. You know what I mean? Obviously we're in the cemetery, but you know, if you see this flower, it's just like throwing sand at it and that's it.
It's not as detailed.
No details. That's where it ends. You know what I mean? So if you saw the other one that we do, you know, it's detailed. You know what I mean? It's something more, gives it more character. Put it that way. So
we are here, Union City, guys. Weehawken. Office is also in Linden, New Jersey. For anyone interested.
So like I said before, thank you for watching. We'll be making more videos soon. If you like and subscribe, we can make more videos. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.